Here's my physique. I constantly get compliments on my body from both guys and girls, and I built it through figuring out the difference between bulking and cutting, the real difference. There is this concept of bulking and cutting meals, and essentially it is complete bullshit. A bulking meal might be something with a lot more fat. Maybe some people only eat red meat on their bulk and only chicken on their cut, so they eat chicken and potato on their cut for less calories, and they eat steak or maybe ground beef or something with sweet potato on their bulk. I think this is complete bullshit. You should not do this at all. It's dumb. It's unnecessary. The reason I say this is you should get around the same nutrition, around the same calories, and this should not be the thing that's making the difference in your calories. You should have about the same meals when you are bulking and cutting. So people have like, this is a bulking food, this is a cutting food. That is bullshit. Like, one of the best foods for losing weight is olive oil, and I think you should have olive oil on your cut and on your bulk. On your bulk, you shouldn't make yourself so incredibly full that you feel like shit all the time. And on your cut, you shouldn't eat so little that you're basically starving all the time and you're fucking lacking essential foods because you have zero fat in your diet. Having more versus less meals on your bulk and on your cut, maybe have more meals on your cut and less meals on your bulk, or the opposite. There's a lot of different ways to do this. This is stupid. Don't be stupid. This is unnecessary. Your bulk and your cut is so much more similar, or should be so much more similar than you think. You should have the same exact meals amounting to the same amount of calories. You should have 2 to 3 meals a day, and I would say the first meal should always be the same. The first meal, I recommend having eggs on your first meal. If you want to know more about like the different meals and what you should have and when to do the same and when to maybe mix things up, I have a module for that module in my program for exactly that. Link down below, go check it out. Always 2 to 3 meals, same one should be the same, and then you can maybe mix it up a bit later, but still same meals, same calories, and the way you're eating the first meal should be maybe 3-4 hours later in the day after waking up. You might be wondering, how is all this possible? This sounds very weird. You're basically saying that I should do the same on my bulk and the same on my cut. How am I going to make a difference then? How am I going to gain weight and how am I going to lose weight? Have the same foods because you should still be healthy and still have the same things in your body, but the difference should come from one thing: blender bulking. One shake, one smoothie shake that is 500 to 1000 calories is all the difference you need. 500 to 1000 calories in one shake, and this one shake is going to be the only difference in your bulk and in your cut. Let's say all your meals that you are eating amount to 2000 calories, around 2000 calories. Maybe you have a higher maintenance calorie level or lower, so you should probably not go lower than this, but then you have 2000 to 2500. That is what you should eat on your cut essentially. And on your bulk, you have the shake, which add 500 to 1000 calories. So then you have 2500 to 3500 calories on your bulk, depending on body weight and whatnot. More about that in my program if you want more specifics. So yes, you should do something called lean bulking, where you are bulking in a small surplus, so that basically this is the amount of muscle you gain in that surplus, and this is the amount of fat. So this is the amount of muscle in a small surplus when you are lean bulking, and this is the amount of fat you're gaining. If you do a dirty bulk, or not even dirty, just a heavy bulk, maybe 4500 calories, something crazy, right? You're going to gain, this is from lean bulking, right? From maybe 250 to 750 calorie surplus, right? You get this much more muscle from like 2000 more calories and this much more fat. Bro, the finger is off the screen. You're going to look horrific. You're going to get fat. You're going to look horrible. Today I weighed in at, I have bulked 9 out of 15 kg so far on my bulk. I still have abs. I'm still pretty dang lean, and that's because I am lean bulking, and you can keep your abs and you can still build a lot of muscle. It's stupid to not do lean bulk. Getting this much more muscle to trade off for this much more fat is not worth it. You can bulk with this much more muscle gain and this much more fat. This is compared to... Don't be stupid, stop doing this. Also, you should do slow cutting to not lose too much muscle as well. You're going to get incredibly lean this way, and you're going to pop, your muscles are going to pop so much. Yeah, just do slow, lean cutting. So you're eating the same foods as when you're bulking. The only difference is you drop the shake. And maybe the shake is like the only sweet thing you have in your day. Just have like some strawberries, and that is going to replace it completely, and you're still going to be able to cut. Lean bulking, slow cutting. Don't make yourself lose unnecessary muscle. Don't rush things. Everybody rushes things. Stop rushing things. You don't need to rush things, because looking better is so much more important, and recovering from a big ass ugly bulk is so much more harder than recovering from a lean bulk. You don't even have to recover. You look good at the peak of your bulk, and then you cut and you're like, holy shit, I can't believe I look this good. That is even impossible to look this good. I put all my information, everything step by step into a program, link down below. The next person to join is going to get it at quarter of the price. When that person joins, it's going to double. And once the program is completely finished, it's going to double again and get even more expensive. So right now is your chance to join the program. You're going to get to where I am in less than half the time it took me, which is 2 years or maybe even less. I believe you absolutely can do this, because I made so many mistakes on my journey, and I talk about all of them in my program, and exactly what I do now to get the progress I get right now. So I really think you should join it. Click on the video on screen if you want to learn more, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.